The introduction of the government wireless network will bring to fruition many years of planning for a digital, mission-critical radio communications network in Queensland. The secure $457 million network will improve radio communications coverage and voice clarity and increase signal penetration. The network will also integrate radio communications for ambulance, fire and police services in the southeast of the state, enabling interoperability via multi-agency talk groups. As many of you know, the analogue network currently used by the ambulance service has a limited capacity and no longer meets our current or future requirements. The analogue network provides inadequate and unreliable coverage, impacting on the ability of paramedics, patient transport officers, first responders and emergency medical dispatchers to make decisions at critical times. Further, the network is non-encrypted and therefore radio communications between emergency services personnel can be monitored via readily available commercial products such as scanners and smartphone applications. The new reliable portable radios that come with this network, along with the significant improvements in radio voice clarity, coverage and message transmission across the South East Queensland network service area, will infinitely improve the operational confidence of paramedics, patient transport officers, first responders and emergency medical dispatchers and markedly improve paramedic safety. While the initial focus is on planning for network requirements to support mission-critical services for the G20 meeting in 2014, widespread deployment across the South East will commence at the conclusion of the G20 in November 2014. There will be a staged rollout of the network in South East Queensland via 3 releases. Stage 1, consisting of the Gold Coast and West Moreton local ambulance service networks, will commence at the end of April 2015. Stage 2, consisting of Metro North and South local ambulance service networks, will commence at the end of July 2015. And Stage 3, consisting of the Darling Downs and Sunshine Coast local ambulance service networks, will commence at the end of October 2015. A staged approach will ensure a more manageable implementation for the Queensland Ambulance Service, particularly from the perspective of training and the business change impacts. Given the government wireless network infrastructure will be implemented in designated areas on the Gold Coast to support the G20, the network will be deployed to the broader Gold Coast as a matter of priority. This will ensure little or no downtime in that area and will significantly benefit from encrypted communications and improved safety for emergency service personnel. In the Gympie area, the network will provide a data traffic channel dedicated to QAS data calls only. That is, there will not be any other additional voice traffic channels for the area. In accordance with current cross-border coverage, ambulance service mobile radio coverage will continue to extend into Tweed Heads and the Murwillumbah area.